Till I collapse, I've been moving too fast. Got my foot up on the gas, full throttle till I crash. I'm back with a vengeance, you gon' see me end this. I will be ascending, I don't ever slack. I got my eyes on a prize, what I see for my life. I don't float, no I fly, do or die. Cause you gotta do or die, there ain't no compromise. Get ready for a fight.
Do you wanna see what you're made of? What if there was no one to save us? Would you leave it all on the pavement? Would you die the ground with some stray blood? I just wanna find out my limits. I'ma put everything in it. I'm in this life to win it, and this is just the beginning. Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? I'll fight till I collapse. I'll fight till I collapse. Till I collapse. My energy is unmatched. I don't get tired, no I don't get gas. I'm back. Still working to surpass. Everybody getting past on my way up fast. No slack. So watch out for me now. Everybody in this town will be looking at my crown. I got my knuckles all wrapped. Blood drips from the scabs, bloody fists from the jabs. Do you wanna see what you're made of? What if there was no one to save us? Would you leave it all on the pavement? Would you die the ground with some stray blood? I just wanna find out my limits. I'ma put everything in it. I'm in this life to win it, and this is just the beginning. Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? I'll fight till I collapse. I'll fight till I collapse.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. I tell you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the lunch show. Bass, unmute yourself.
Yo.
Yes, Bryce. It is a glorious morning. Yo, Bryce picked. You know what Bryce found on DVD?
What's up?
Glorious.
What?
Walmart
Really?
Walmart has Glorious on Blu-ray DVD.
I'm not getting that.
Yeah, yeah, it's probably on that website that I sent to Bryce. But what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the lunch show. Wasn't really doing anything. Bass just complaining about fishing because the wind is like 17 miles an hour or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that shit. I'll be out there on Tuesday though.
Oh, it's only $10. Have you watched it yet? Is it good? I'm gonna put chat right there in front of me. Is it good? Because I kind of really want to see it.
Do not answer that question.
So, Bass, I like that microphone you got up there, buddy. That looks really good.
I bet you do.
Yeah. So there's a little Tuesday, everybody. The episode with Tony, the episode me and Bass did with Tony Merkel on the confessionals will be out. So everybody go to the confessionals Tuesday. If you haven't subscribed to that channel, subscribe to that channel. And if you're not listening to him on Spotify, listen to him on Spotify, because Tony has one of the best interview shows out there. Him, Wes Germer, great shows. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite shows that Tony did was the Military Enochian Technology show. That one was wild.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Got to get to WrestleMania first. See, I know what's gonna happen, man. Like Cody Rhodes is gonna win the title, but I'll just find that all out from my boy. What's his name? Simon on What Culture.
You know what? I wasn't even gonna watch WrestleMania last night until Bryce messaged me. He's like, "Yo, you guys watching WrestleMania?" I'm like, "Nah, actually, I'm not." But you know what? Hold on.
But yeah, no, he is. Listen, it's they're just redoing the story of Triple H from like 20 years ago.
What are the good old days?
They are. That's all they're doing. Well, yeah. Back to that.
Being excited for Monday Night Raw, WCW Nitro.
Apparently John Cena's supposed to be wrestling. I don't know who's wrestling, but I think John Cena's supposed to be wrestling this dude named Austin Theory for the United States.
I thought he wrestled. I thought that was last night.
I don't know. I haven't watched it, but
I started watching it till like 9:00.
Like, yeah, I'm a fan of John Cena, right? I think he's funny. He's a decent rapper. His album was decent for a wrestler. So, that being said, hold on. That being said, does anybody else agree with me that John Cena looks like he could be a jacked up Ernest P. Worrell?
Absolutely.
Like how funny would that be for John Cena to take the role of like Ernest P. Worrell, but just be like super like a gym head kind of like goofy guy Ernest P. Worrell? I don't know. You have to really work that story out, but he looks like Jim Varney, dude.
Dude, did you know that his intro music, the beat was done by Ghostface Killer from Wu-Tang Clan?
Yes, I did.
Man.
Come on, dude. I bought that album twice. What's up, Sean G?
Yo.
I bought that album twice. And I'm not gonna say I regret it. I liked it. There's a couple of songs on there had some real knock to them.
Yeah, the one with Bumpy Knuckles was great.
Damn dude named Bumpy Knuckles.
I know what time it is and everything.
But back to that confessionals episode. That's by far my favorite episode because I've always liked the military aspect of like these guys coming across like this strange stuff that they've never seen before, or that like they have to get like NDAs and everything signed off, and that show is the epitome of that. Like I think dude was part of the Air Force. I'm just guessing here. I'm thinking he's part of the Air Force. Because he didn't name what he was, what part of the branch he was with, but he said the team he was with was tasked with. It was full of people from different branches and stuff, and like it's weird the way he described the plane. He said it was kind of like the space shuttle, but not exactly like it. Like the wings were back, like to the back of it more, and he said it looked normal, almost normal in there. Like it had the technology and everything like that. Now, who could have been controlling that? Like, you know what I mean? Like with the language that was on those computers, right? They said, but you sat down. He said he sat down on the console, and it was like it looked like a normal console. Like he had all the adapters for it and everything like that. Like that's what really perplexed me about that show. He said it was like a checkerboard flat. It was checkerboard black. There was a big hole in the side of it, and like when he said if you guys haven't listened to that episode, man, you need to go listen to that episode. Like they had a group of scientists with them, and he's sitting down at the console. He's got everything hooked up to his got all his equipment hooked up to it, and this language comes across it. And he says he's scrolling through his book trying to figure out what language it is, and one of the scientists comes over and he's like, "Yo, what are you doing?" So and he's like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what this language is. He's like, yo, you're not gonna find that there. And he's like, what do you mean? And he said the guy got like emotional a little bit, and he's like, yo, it's a Nokian, it's an ancient demon language, it's a Nokian. Do your job and let's get the hell out of here. Like I guess the scientists must have known something. Like they brought an EMP with EMP there with them to destroy everything. And he said where it was, it didn't land. It wasn't like it came in on landing like that. It was more like it sat down, right? And just he said scientists were all really creeped out. And then there was an incident where they were in the tree line, they were resting, and through their they started hearing gunfire, and then through the binoculars they saw these shadow people, I guess let's describe it, but they had like glowing orange eyes, right? So they pass through, nothing happens, they pass through, they get back to their boat, they leave, and then they get called into for a briefing, and they're talking, and the sergeant's telling them that they're going to be taken out to search for a missing search and rescue team, like possibly. And it's just so, the episode is so weird. You guys need to go listen to that. And then apparently after that show aired, this guy got a knock on his door for like, he doesn't live in the US, he lives somewhere else, but he got a knock on his door from federal agents from where he lives. He went in, did a conversation with a couple of people, and one of them was I think he said NCIS, and he started asking him questions, and it started sounding like he was being interrogated, like he was planning to just overthrow something. And he's like, yo, what's this about? And the dude said, yo, you know what you did. And he's like, the other guys in this room don't have the clearance for that. Like, go listen to that episode. It was a Enochian, like the Book of Enoch. Enochian language that came up on the Enochian language came up on the monitors in this crashed, blacked out craft that kind of looked like a space shuttle, but not a space shuttle. Like he didn't know what the other guys, what the other parts of his unit were doing in the ship, but that's what he was specifically tasked to do. He's specifically tasked to download any information he could from the databases in whatever craft they were in, and then put a virus in and then destroy it. And when he brought it up, it was a strange language. Scientists walked over and was like, let's go, do your shit. That language, no go. Let's go. Like, I'm telling you, I think that's one of Tony's highest watched episodes.
That and Mothers of Darkness, that was a great one too.
That was recent. That was like one of the last episodes he just put out. Yeah, what's up, Shout? But yeah, that I go listen to the confessionals. Like I told you, if I listen to something and I think it's good, man, I'm gonna put you up on it. And that's I find myself listening to that episode like every once in a while, and just pondering like what could that have been? Was it? And because from what he talked about in the rest of the episode, it sounded like there was like some time lapses or time skips. Like, it's really weird. Maybe that craft, right, whatever was powering it, was maybe caused like some time slips. Like, I don't know. It's pretty strange. But yeah, it's definitely an episode to go listen to. I mean, Tony does great episodes every episode, but that one in particular is the one that really caught my attention.
Yeah, that was a good episode. telling the Mothers of Darkness. That was a very interesting episode because hold on, you gotta turn that background music down a little bit. Turn the background music down. So.
Red, it's the Confessionals podcast with Tony Merkel. That better?
Yeah. I know. Yeah, that was a good one. He's had a bunch of ones. He's had some recent. Why do I sound like I'm echoing? He's had some recent Dogman ones. That's been very good. I'm pretty sure he's either in Washington now or he's on his way to Washington to go meet up with Wes Germer.
Yeah.
They're going to do some investigating out there and stuff.
Yeah, they're going out to the Browns property that's out there, the one that Wes always talks about, and they're doing a screening of their new film. What was the name of it? It was Shadows. No, it was when they were at Space Wolf Ranch, but they were at Space Wolf Ranch investigating it. That's the one that butts up to Skinwalker Ranch. Why can't I think of the name of that title right now? It just blew up on my YouTube last night too. But that one's pretty interesting. Now he's out. Now they're going to be out in Washington filming stuff out there. And I'm hanging out with Wes Germer.
Yeah, I think they're going to Wes's original Sasquatch sighting place. All right. Is that all right? That's better. I had to change my setting. All right, okay.
I got that. Shell, I got that fixed. I didn't realize he didn't have one because I'm always looking at chat through StreamYard and it doesn't show wrenches. So right now I got it up on my I got chat up on my phone so I can see it. Yeah. So, what? Yeah. What did you? Your boss thinks that. I know he was clowning me yesterday. He was like, "Hey Jay, what do you think of that bear attack? That wasn't no damn bear attack." I sent a few of you guys an article. I think Jeff. Jeff N. I can't pronounce his last name. I suck at that. But he did a show about there was an attack down in Brazil. And it was video footage of two people that got jacked up, and there was witnesses that hid and played like they were am-scrayed already, and they reported seeing this thing. They said it looked like a big wolf and stood up on two legs with two. See, I don't know because that one. They said it's happened 4 times within a month. And those things have been reported down in Brazil. Like the bear, they have what, Bash, you said the spectacle bear, right? But that's on the other side of the country. Bear.
That's on the West Coast.
That's on the complete other side of the country. Bam, no problem,
the other
man.
side not the other side of the country, the other side of the continent.
Oh. But Bam, no problem, man. I thought you had one already. But yeah, I don't know, because whatever it was, that chick got jacked up. So, but
don't get me wrong. Could be. I'm pretty sure. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure they have like panthers and like black panthers and stuff that roam around down there.
They said 20 or 30 got attacked. And
30 people got attacked, 7 were killed, and a bunch were wounded.
Yeah.
And 4 separate attacks within a month span.
I mean, that's what it said. I mean, I don't know. Just why would people? I mean, it could be something completely different, but I don't know why people would just be like, yo, it was an upright walking dog-looking thing. Like I'm me, I wouldn't just pull that out of my butt if I didn't see it. You know what I mean? I don't know. There could be a mistranslation in the from the video to the article. There could be. I don't know. 'Cause, I mean, that's always a possibility. But if it is, that's crazy. Like I said a while back, I think the stuff like that's going to start ramping up again because it's starting to get warmer out. Now they're starting to branch out and go back in their areas they are for like summer. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot more of those hitting the news. A lot more wild dog attacks and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, I would too, but if it wasn't out there just to like really am scrape people, it was just out there to like cause havoc. Like, oh, you're right there. Hey, you're right there. Hey, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's all speculation.
Well, I don't doubt that they have things like that down there because there's this shit. People say everything in Australia could kill you. Everything in Brazil could kill you too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I learned that. That the Brazilian rainforest is not somewhere I'd want to be.
Not stranded. Hell no. When was that? A few months ago, I came across this one video. I guess it was taken down to South America somewhere, and this dude, he was on like a raft or a boat or something like that, and this freaking anaconda came out of the water. Now, you seen the movie Anaconda?
Yeah,
the first one with Jennifer Lopez. Well, the thing that came out the water and was going up a tree was about that size, and he was about 30-40 yards away from it. He caught it on camera.
Yikes.
It was huge. His head was the size of a spade shovel.
No, thank you.
Nah, sloths got multiple claws. I don't think they really use them though. But like every appendage has a claw on it on a sloth.
Like,
where's what vid? Woke up, man. I send you so much stuff. You're gonna have to go back to like 2 months worth of video to find that.
What vid?
The one I was just talking about with the anaconda head coming out of the water.
Oh, well, what? Remember that one from a few months, maybe last year sometime? They had that one on that backhoe, that claw hoe, shaking it like that, and it was huge.
Yeah.
Like a vibe.
I'm not too sure where that was taken though.
Dude, so, right, I fell asleep last night, and then before I fell asleep, right, I was like, yo, I'm gonna make a biscuit. So there's a point. I'm leading up to something. I was like, I'm gonna make a biscuit. So I took 3 buttermilk biscuits, smashed them all together, right, throw them in the oven. Dude, I woke up at like 3:30 this morning and was like, oh no! I ran downstairs into the kitchen, and yeah, it was like it looked like a meatloaf, right? It was about like that big. So after that, I couldn't sleep anymore. So I just hopped on and started watching a bunch of videos and stuff, and like 4 o'clock in the morning, there's this one video. It's in Spanish, and she's got like her light on with her phone, and she's like walking down the steps speaking Spanish, and then she starts like singing a little bit, And dude, she cuts the corner and something white comes running up the steps at her, dude. I damn near dropped my phone. So I had to put it down for a minute. Like, holy shit.
No.
I didn't send that to you.
Something. No.
What?
I want you to explain something. So explain what happened last night at this local Wendy's that made you want to throw a drink in somebody's face.
Oh, all right. So yeah, my local Wendy's is just complete and absolute trash. All right. So Miss Truth wanted a drink last night, and I kind of wanted one too, and she was kind of hungry. So I decided to go to Wendy's because they got that little BS $5 biggie bag. So I roll up to there's like one car waiting in the drive-thru, but he's like up forward near the door where they like walk stuff out.
Yeah, he's probably been sitting there for 15 minutes already.
Yeah, right. So I'm at the microphone, and it takes the person like legit 5 to 7 minutes to even like say what's your order, and then come on like, what's your order? I'm like, what? What's your order? So I'm like, all right, first strike. So I'm like, all right, let me get that $5 biggie bag and let me get the chicken sandwich one. She's like, all right, what the drink? And I'm like, yeah, let me get a large strawberry. And then I hear this I'm not gonna curse, I'm trying to clean it up, but I hear this Oompa Loompa in the microphone go, oh my God. I'm like, what? You know what? Forget about it. And I drove off. I didn't curse. But when I drove past the window, I saw exactly who it was. And it's that same fat troll-looking Oompa Loompa that works there every night. Now look at me, damn it.
Oh yeah, she got a mustache and shit too.
She got a thicker mustache than mine. If you don't like working in fast food and customer service, find a different job. All right? Because I swear, next person that acts like that on the microphone, I'm gonna place my order, and I'm gonna throw the drink in their face. I've had enough. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that you're a sour troll that doesn't like your job. As a matter of fact, dude, that. And then, right, so I posted that. I posted on Facebook, right, and I'm not specific about what restaurant it was, right. I posted on Facebook, and one of the UPS drivers I'm friends with, he was like, "Yo, Wendy's in Monticello." I was like, "Yup." He was like, "Yeah, figures." Then he told me he's like, he had stopped going there about 6 months ago because he went there. He was waiting in line for mad long, and then he made his order, and it was like he was bothering them to place an order and shit. And you could hear them like cursing in the mic. Like, yo, that shit happened. The night crew does that every night. I really wonder if the owner, not the manager, because obviously the manager don't give a shit, but I wonder if the owner knows how much money they lose at night because of that drive-through clerk.
Dude, I remember I spazzed on them a few months ago. Like, I went through the drive-through and she kept one next one. I was like, yo, you know what? Cancel the order. If you don't like your job, quit. Go collect unemployment and food stamps like the rest of these assholes that work in the back. Like, then I drove off.
Like, I was thirsty, so I wasn't in the mood to like spaz. Plus, it was like 9.
Nah, they're always forgetting something, man.
But it's like, I'm not poo-pooing the fast food industry. That's some of those people. A lot of those people are cool. It's just the ones that, like, you do realize, like, you know how this equipment works. You realize if you keep your finger on that button, I can hear you. Do you forget that? Like, I think people
how hard is it to make a damn order that you're looking right at on the screen?
No, because they can't be bothered to push. Some of them can't be bothered to push little buttons on the register that it either tells them what it is, or two, it has a picture there. But no, they can't be bothered with it. So they want to get in a microphone and act like a jerk, act like trash, costing their costing the franchise owner money. And believe me, I'm not the first person to complain. What's his name from
Impractical Jokers?
the dude from Impractical Jokers ripped him a new one.
Yep, and then when he came out with that, like a week or two later, like the new manager of the Wendy's was like, "Oh, we're gonna step it up. We're gonna do better." No, you've gotten worse.
Yeah, just 100 times. Yeah, your window isn't full of fat and grease and stuff now, but your service has actually gone.
No,
down.
that's what she was talking about. That specific Wendy's, that the service was gonna get better and shit, but no. It went off the deep end.
Yeah. Like the other night though, we went through there. The order thing was broken, so they had a little sign that said, "Please come take your order up at the window." And the guy that was working that night, he was like just kind of a bigger bald headed dude with glasses. He was cool as hell. He's like, "Yo, my bad. The things we're just taking orders in here because the things rest up. I'll be with you in a minute." And he was cool as hell. That guy was cool. He should work that night, not the troll with the mustache,
or at least get her off the damn drive-through. Have her walk around making French fries or something.
I honestly wouldn't even trust that person to do that. Honestly, like, if it's such a problem to push some buttons when somebody's adjusting order. Maybe your mental faculties aren't all there. I don't know. Something's wrong. Something's off. I mean, either that or learn how to take your finger off the button. Because the UPS driver said that to me, and I was like, dude, that's exactly what just happened to me. Exactly.
Well, yeah, because it's a little too late for them to learn people skills, so that's out the window.
Like it, but yeah, it's just. I understand. We all work jobs we hate, right? But don't be in a customer service position. Like, Grant, I've been in customer service positions and I've hated those positions, but I was always not a douche. Like I worked at a hardware store for like a summer one time, and I ran the lawn care area, so I knew what I was doing over there. But like, people would come up to me and ask me stuff about plumbing, and like nobody else from plumbing would be around, so I'd be like, yo, honestly. Yo, go to Home Depot. Sorry, not sorry. If I ain't got the answer for you, I'm gonna send you to somebody who does. Yeah. But like, if you don't like people, don't be in a people centered job or position. Or if you can, or if you have to be, suck it up and take your button off the microphone. I mean, not that hard. In fact, I meant to call the. You think I should call the manager? I don't think nothing's gonna happen.
Nah, because I'm pretty sure they've gotten multiple complaints already, and nothing is still not happened. So. That's why I stopped going there.
Yeah, it's just.
Don't get me wrong. I love Wendy's.
I don't really eat Wendy's food. I just wanted a strawberry lemonade.
Yeah, I really only go there for like the drinks and stuff anyway. But I like Wendy's. It's just.
Oh, I do.
I don't know who's worse. I don't know if this Wendy's is worse or the Sonic's down there in Middletown. Because they're like neck and neck.
I had an experience down there too.
When I went down there, dude, I was waiting online for 35 minutes. And I couldn't back out and pull off because they got that stupid concrete dams walkway right there, and there was like 3 cars behind me. So I couldn't go nowhere but but just order my damn food. All I wanted was some cheesy tater tots. That's it.
Nah, the one time we went down to Sonic one time, and it was I think it was they were doing an early closing because it was like New Year's Eve. Or there was some kind of holiday. They were trying to close at like 10 instead of like 11. We went down there at like 9 o'clock. All right, so we roll up, and you can see somebody off in the corner by the door on a phone. So we roll up, and they're like, and we hear a woman's voice come across. Oh, sorry, we're closed. Okay. So we pull off. We see this person standing by the door, and we're like, I was like, yo, look that up right now. And Truth looked it up. It said what the hours were for that day, and I was like, huh. So we called there and was like, yo, are you guys closed? And it was like, no, we're open. I was like, okay, we just came through the drive-thru and we were just told you were closed. It was like, no, we're open. I'm like, all right, swing back through, right? So now the chick hops back on, same chick, and she's like, well, we're only doing drinks. Like, you tart, that's all I wanted in the first place. Oh, if you don't like your job, why apply there? I understand you need a paycheck. Go DoorDash. Walk some dogs. Something.
Mow some lawns. You
don't
have to talk to people to mow a lawn.
Yeah. Like, jeez. See, yep. I watched Waiting. One thing, that's why
people you don't mess with. People who work on your car and people who mess or touch your food. Two people you don't mess with.
Listen, I don't. That's why I try to be nice in the drive-thru. But if you're going to be a douche to me before I even get my food, I'm not even going to order it. And you're just going to cost your company or your owner money. Now at a restaurant, I'm definitely not a goon at a restaurant. Like if something's bad, if something's not the way, because I usually very specific when I order, and my food doesn't usually come messed up. But like, there was an occasion where I went to, what the hell is this? Red Rocket? It was some burger joint.
Red Robin.
Yeah, it was the one they had in Orange County. Went down there, and I was like, okay, let me get a mushroom Swiss burger. Well done, right? And that's all I want, that and some fries. So it comes out, and I look at it, because I cut them in half. I look at it. Dude, they gave me a raw patty. It was like brown, but it was completely raw in the middle. The cheese wasn't melted, and the mushrooms were like soggy straight out of the can. And at the time, the person I was there with was like, yo, you gonna send it back? And I was like, nope. I'm just gonna eat the French fries. I'm not gonna do that, because as soon as you send something like that back, we're like, oh. Because obviously who made it that night is obviously having something's off that night. And I ain't trying to be the person to put them over the edge. So they put their balls in my salad or something.
You know when I go out to eat, I try to order the easiest dish that can't be messed up.
Yeah, like, dude, it's not like a big mushroom Swiss burger, well done.
Burger, steak, chicken. Keep it simple. Make some different kind of pastas. Keep it simple. Keep it easy so it can't get messed up.
Or like boom, just give me a salad, dude.
Yeah, give me a Cobb salad. Boom. There you go. Cobb salad with grilled chicken. Just make sure the chicken still isn't pink in the middle.
But generally they don't get messed up, so I don't really have that problem. Plus, like I said, we've all seen Waiting, and I'm sure that is what really happens back there sometimes. Like like at like a Chili's, like the Chili's in Orange County, I don't think they'd be able to do that, because like when you do like an online order, you pick up from the side door, and from the side door you can look straight into the kitchen. So like some places you wouldn't be able to do that, but some places like Yeah, I'm sure that'd be going down.
Yeah, like a diner or something like that.
Yeah, like balls in the soup.
No, simple, easy, man. Keep it simple, keep it easy. You can't mess up your order.
Yep.
But on the other hand, I did work in fast food for a long time, and I'm telling you right now, not fast food, but like the restaurant business, that customers always right shit flies right out the window. Right out the window.
No, it does. It does, but in some cases, like if the customer's just like, yo, I just want this and that's it. Why be a douche to them?
No. I'm talking about like you make the item how they want it.
Oh, and then they're like,
and then they're like, oh no, that's not what I wanted. But yo, I have it written down right here on the ticket, bro. This is what you told me. That customer is always right shit goes right out the window with me. Or like you tell somebody they order something. All right, no problem, give me 15 minutes. Then they show up a half hour, they show up 45 minutes after they order, and they wonder why your food is like soggy or some shit like that. That's because it's been sitting there for freaking a half hour when I only told you 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So that shit flies right out the window.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad I work at where I work at now. Because I don't have to cook anything for anybody. I'm just giving you dead animals. That's all.
Well, you got to slice some meat. You got to slice like ham and cheese and stuff
man,
like
that shit is, man. If you could teach a damn monkey how to use a slicer. Like that shit is brainless work.
I mean, yeah, most of the time when I come in there, you are just sitting there watching like TikTok or TV or something like that.
Yeah. That shit is brainless work. It's just those people that come in, be nickel and diming you for lunch meat. Like, yeah, let me get $1.50 in cheese and $2.75 in ham, and
that's weird. That's weird. So what are they trying to like get like enough to make a sandwich for that day?
Yeah.
That's weird. That's weird. But then again, the world's filled with NPCs. which I gotta send you this video. It makes me my theory about that is coming even more into fruition. There was a video I came across on the gram, and it's these two guys. They're sitting there watching the security camera, and he's like, "All right, listen. This is what we're trying to see where she came from." Apparently, somebody like came out of nowhere in their parking lot. So they're watching the video. They have their phone facing the screen like that, and in the security cam footage, it's a video of like 4 or 5 empty parking spots. In one of the parking spots, this woman just pops in. Just out of nowhere, like boop, and just starts walking off. NPCs, man. I'm telling you, I saved it. I'm gonna send it to you. When you see that video and think of my NPC theory, that some of these things, some of these guys are just planted here. You'll be like, hey, truth might be not crazy. Because there's no break in the video, nothing like that. She just pops in, and like she's wearing like a long coat or like a scarf, a hat, and everything like that. And she's got a couple. It looks like a little old lady walking with bags. Pops in, poop, and then starts walking off. And the dudes are like, "See, where did she come from? Like, you see that?" Yeah, man. I'm telling you, everybody, take a look around yourself. I'm sure you're surrounded by NPCs.
I deal with them every day.
I don't think that old dude that came in there yesterday was an NPC.
Which old dude? There was a bunch of them.
That one that made the building stink.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like he came up and he was standing at the counter. I'm like, man, how you gonna come in smelling like the devil's lettuce? Oh man, sorry about that.
Like legit, the guy walked in and I could smell it, but I was talking to Bass at the time. I let Bass do his thing, so I went, got me a cup of coffee, came back like maybe 15-20 minutes later, and dude, all you could smell was that in the entire building. Bass was helping somebody. I'm standing off in the corner waiting for him to come over to me, and I'm like, yo, why does it smell like weed in here? And he's like, yo, it's that old guy that was just in here. Apparently one of the bosses even walked out and was like, yo, why does it smell like that in here?
Yeah. I mean, like, he came out the office.
Like, whatever it was strong.
Come in here smelling like the devil's lettuce.
See, cool. That's cool, man. So now when those 4 cops see your face or when they pull you over, they'll be like, oh, yeah, that guy's all right. Like, all right, I'll let you off with a warning. Like, I do that at Dunkin' Donuts, too. Like, if I see a cop, like, behind me or, like, a car or two behind me, when I get up to him, I'll be like, yo, has that cop back there ordered yet? And be like, yeah. I'm like, all right, yo, I'll take care of it, too. It's a little thing. Because you generally, all the officers, like the sheriffs, the state police that would patrol the area, and the town cops, they're all generally pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I got the opportunity to pay for their coffee if they're behind me in line at Dunkin'. Like, I don't normally drink it, so I just be there for Miss Truth. But if I see one of them behind me in the line, I'll be like, yo, let me pay for your coffee. I'll tell them I'll pay for your coffee. Plus, like I said, I am that guy that will walk up to a cop and be like, yo, what is the weirdest call you have been out on? And buying them that coffee is your way in. You see the.
Well, I can't do that with the. I can't do that
wheels. The wheels are always working.
I can't do that with the DEC officers no more because I don't see them like that.
No, that's
but I got a few sheriffs that come in.
Oh, yeah, I wait you get an end and be like, oh,
dude, all the law enforcement works out at the gym right next to me.
Yeah,
they all do. I mean, like, the stadies, local PD, sheriffs. Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen the forest ranger there too. There's only like 2 of them that are roughly in this area.
Did the Final Four air yet?
Final Four, they played last night.
Oh,
it is UConn versus shit. It's not FAU. UConn versus, I can't think of the second team, but the women's championship game is tonight, I think.
Okay, cool.
I'm just waiting for that NFL draft to see how much my Cowboys are gonna piss me off again this year.
They ain't gonna win nothing. They ain't never gonna win nothing.
I know, man. We made some big signings this offseason, man. We hit a bunch of good guys with 1-year deals. Win now.
You're still gonna suck. You're still gonna suck. Still gonna suck.
We need another running back.
Oh, for you guys from the other night, the show the other night, the kitten is named Loki. I know it's generic. Loki. Named it Loki. It's like black and tannish. It's a really cool color. Toast, older cat. Yeah. She's just been petting her down and like beating her ass.
Yo, Eddie, are you on Xbox or PlayStation? Because I can't add you if you're on PlayStation, but if you're on Xbox, I got you.
Well, they do the cross network.
Yeah, but I don't know how that works. I don't think I could add him as a friend because he's not on Xbox. Like I could probably link up with him if he starts a lobby and they send a link like that, but I don't think I could.
Here, Eddie, here's my gamer tag.
Yeah, I put my gamer tag out there now because they finally hit me and I actually had to pay. I'm actually paying for my membership.
Oh, they finally got you. After like
3.5 years.
Okay.
Like 3.5 years. They finally got me. They didn't ban me though. Dude, I probably owe them over $1,000 for memberships.
Big Chungus, that's your gamer tag, dude?
Big Chungus.
Okay. I'm gonna write it down. I'm writing it down now. Big.
My Xbox controller is too far away from me right now.
Just to let you know,
are you on Xbox
play
One or Xbox XS? Which Xbox? Because that shit makes a difference on how your friends are added to.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Oh, that hurt.
Well, you know what, Baz? I gotta end it because I have to go to Orange County to go pick up baseball stuff for the second oldest son, my second oldest, who we went to the game with the other night, because he's playing baseball. He's gonna play baseball now too, so we got to get him all the accoutrement, cleats, bat, glove, hat.
I hope you got $500 to spend. So
a nut protector. So yeah, dude, he's gonna be a trifecta. He's playing baseball, football. He's getting into basketball. I think so. We're about to.
You're fresh buying equipment too. I hope you got.
Well, yeah. I mean,
they do a good bat alone is gonna cost you about $80-$90.
I can only imagine how much more expensive it's gonna get when they're all like in middle school, high school age, when they're all playing sports. It's gonna get crazy because I remember how expensive it was for us, because we at like 13, 14 years old, we were wearing size 12, 13 sneakers. You know what I mean? And you ain't getting no good basketball sneakers on discount. Things will fall apart.
Oh yeah. Good bat's gonna run you.
I think they have a consignment shop up here. But it's going to be closed all week, and he starts practice this week, so we gotta go down there and get him some stuff. But you guys, thank you.
Modell's still open?
They closed Modell's down, dude.
Really?
I'm pretty sure they closed Modell's down. Yeah.
So you ain't got no choice but to go to Dick's.
Yeah.
Well, no, hold on. Go to Walmart too. Don't get a choice. You can't find no cleats or nothing like that, but you can find like probably find like jock strap and like stuff like that.
Yeah. So that
like maybe a helmet or do they sell baseball bats at Walmart?
I think it'll be pretty excited. I mean, we bought him a damn $50 hat the other night at the game. That shit was crazy. But thank you guys for joining us. Maybe see you later on. But right now, I'm heading to go get this kid some stuff. Talk to you guys later. Thank you for joining us for the lunch show. Yeah, the lunch hour. Exactly at an hour. I like that. Yeah. But thanks again, guys, for joining us. And remember, Tuesday, go over to the confessionals.
Yep. We might do one later on tonight. Yeah. I don't know.
Go to confessionals Tuesday. You're gonna hear us rant and rave on that show with Tony Merkel. It was fun. I mean, I got a little irritated at them, but it wasn't with Tony. It was other stuff. But I think it went pretty well. So you guys tune into the confessionals on Tuesday. Check out the artwork that Tony has up there. And then that was pretty sick. Like we sent it out to a few of you guys. A few of you guys have seen it already, and it came out pretty sick, the artwork for that episode. And he gave us a copy of it to use for our own personal use for whatever we want to use it for. So after that show episode, we're gonna we're going to start using that too. So thank you guys again for joining us for the lunchtime show, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, maybe later on tonight. I don't know.
All right, take it easy.